Hey everybody, it's Holly,
And Heather.
and welcome to another Sunday edition of Everything Elvis, where your two crazy sisters, us, are always taking care of business.
Yes. Oh,
Anyway, we're excited. It's December
Yay.
1st. We both,
Holy cow.
unbeknownst to the other, wore our Christmas red.
Yeah. Ready for the
You can really
holidays.
see mine. Yeah, I've even
Ready?
got my red lips on.
Thank you.
Well, always every time I say that, it reminds me of that Jimmy Fallon where he's like, "I got my white pants. I got my white pants
It's
on."
tight pants.
I thought it was white pants.
No, it's
tight pants.
tight pants.
Well, anyway, I like to sing in my head. I got my red lips. I got my red lips on.
Wow, thank you.
Anyway, glad y'all could join us. Yes, we're late, so sorry about that. But we had so many things to gather up to show you guys. So today we thought we would talk, of course, about our Graceland Holiday Ceremony Extravaganza weekend and recap all that. You guys, Christmas has come early for us because you all have been so sweet. We keep getting sweet little packages in the mail, and we cannot thank you enough for all your kindness. It's so exciting. I'm like a little kid. I still love to get mail, like a letter, a package. I'm giddy all the time. So we're going to show you guys some amazing things.
Yeah.
That you all have sent us. So that means so much. So Heather,
hey,
take it away.
Thank you. Didn't know I was. Yeah, welcome in. Thank you all for joining us on this Sunday. It's so hard to believe that it is December 1st.
I know.
We are on the serious countdown to Christmas, which also means what? The countdown to the 90th birthday celebration. I can't believe it either. I can't believe it either. And it's finally cold here in Tennessee. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. It got real cold this week, especially at night. So I'm getting a little intrepidatious. I'll use a big word about January.
Thank you.
Because it's so cold right now. I'm like, how cold is it going to be in January? But I tell you what,
I know.
Exciting things have happened with the holiday lighting ceremony, and could not have asked for better weather.
No.
For that weekend.
Yes.
So at least we had great mild weather for the lighting ceremony. But as we told you all before we went, this was our very first time going to the holiday lighting ceremony. I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
If you've never been, go. If you're on the fence, go. You got to at least go once, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little bucket list thing. Like we've checked it off now. So, and if we get to go again, that's just gravy on the potatoes. But we're so glad we did.
Or on the dressing. If you just had Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes, happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. We had a fantastic one. We celebrated with all of our family and had way too much food, delicious food and things. So yeah, let us know how your Thanksgiving was. What was your favorite dish this year? And I got into a debate with my people at work the other day. Do you call it dressing or stuffing? I think it's like a cultural or like thing. I think the Southerners, we mostly say dressing.
I guess so.
Or is there a difference? Because we also got into that. Because then somebody was like, I think there's a difference in the way dressing and stuffing's made. Like, I think one's made with like cornbread, one's made with breadcrumbs. I was like, I don't really know, because I'm going to be honest, I'm not really a dressing fan.
I would say, I just call it no thank you.
But anyway, so so happy belated Thanksgiving. And are we going to like delve into the lighting ceremony right now? Are we going to talk about some items?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I mean, I guess let's talk about the lighting ceremony, because
that'll parlay into
a special guest we have.
Yes,
that I'm so excited about. But yes, we absolutely loved the lighting ceremony. As we said, they've been doing this tradition at Graceland for years. Yeah. And every single year they make like a weekend of it with like shows, events, tours of the mansion, all that kind of stuff. And every year they have different guests that they invite to actually be the one to flip the switch. But I'm telling you guys, yes, definitely go if you can, because, Holly and I usually try to watch it every year online. Yep. But there is nothing like being there in person. Because as we always tell you all, Graceland is so beautiful during the winter and the night, and when it's lit up for the holidays and you see all the beautiful Christmas decorations, and it's so like nostalgic just thinking about that. That's how Elvis decorated it, and that's how it looked, and that he put all the effort into purchasing these, Christmas decorations and things. But yeah, it was like chills when they were doing the countdown, and the special guest was Jerry Schilling this year, which was so super cool to have him there, because, he's like a part of that history. Like he spent so many Christmases at Graceland with Elvis. So it's just, really cool to have had him there. But yeah, it was like literally chills when they did the countdown and then they flipped that switch and the lights popped on right before your eyes. And they had like fake snow.
I loved the fake snow.
Yes, they had like fake snow that came down, but it was just magical. That's the only word I can use to describe it.
And I'll even say this. Magical. We taped a little bit of it for you guys. Yes. I don't know if, YouTube did like a little copyright on some of it. I don't really know why, but it says like some countries can't view it. But if you can go back and watch it, because I went back and watched it again, and it was so fun to see the countdown again, just online. I was like, oh, that's so cute. But to be there,
I wonder if we reposted it, if it would do it again.
Who knows?
Like, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if you could repost it, and they're like, oh, we've already tagged this video, and then they don't realize it.
I don't know. You know me, I am not tech savvy.
Yeah, but definitely go back and check out the video if you can. It's on Holly's Facebook. From last Thursday. Yes. But yes, such a great lighting ceremony. And then thank you all so much for tuning in to our, what is it we're calling it? We called it our Graceland After Dark
Holiday Edition.
Yes, you guys always love this video and we love it. We have so much fun doing it, and it was really cool to do it like during the holiday lighting celebration.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and to kind of like, walk around and see the complex, and they had it beautifully decorated this year. Yeah, they always.
I think that should just be our thing is at Graceland After Dark, because even when we went to the book tour, for the night we did it after dark.
We?
Yes,
remember we did. Oh yeah, we didn't.
That was like that was Graceland After Dark book tour edition.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, I'm thinking, do we do the Graceland After Dark during the birthday? Have we done that?
I don't know, but we will now.
Is it going to be a birthday edition?
I think there was, because remember when we went to the gates and we rang the bell and then we did a little live then?
Yes. I didn't know if we'd done like an actual like little tour.
Well, we're going to.
Yes,
we're going to.
But yeah, thank you all for tuning in for that and for commenting and liking and sharing and everything. Because that video is so much fun. It's just, it's cool because there's just something so peaceful and, walking around the grounds at night and kind of seeing everything. And yeah, absolutely loved it.
Yes. So that was wonderful.
Yes. And then what was the highlight?
Probably the highlight of Heather's year. Elvis was.
Yeah.
Was Saturday night. You all know we talked incessantly about it. Well, first let me tell you this. When we did our Graceland After Dark Holiday Edition.
Oh yeah. Because Holly does not have a lot of faith in Heather.
Okay. Dean Z commented. Because we were talking about a show and talking about, y'all should know Minnie Dean now. He's a celebrity on our channel.
Okay, but let's not gloss over this.
Hold on. I'm going to get to that. I'm just saying, number one, she was pumped. Because we went back and we were, because like Heather said, she always, after we're live, she goes back and she looks at the comments and tries to answer stuff as best she can and stuff. She looks, and she like literally in the middle of the night, it's like, Dean Z commented on our video. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, that's so crazy. Because like, sometimes he's liked, like sometimes he'll do a like, or, sometimes he'll share something, but like he actually commented and was like, bring Minnie Dean and I will sign it.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my God, Heather, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
So then you can continue.
I was just like, let's not gloss over the fact that Dean Z actually watched some of a video we did.
I know.
I was so excited because he like literally must have watched our Graceland After Dark Holiday Edition.
This is all speculation. He probably just tuned in for like 30 seconds, but still.
Well, he watched something. He watched some part of it, but yeah, he must have like actually tuned in at some point, which I don't know how, because the man is like the busiest man in show business.
Yes.
But yeah, he must have like tuned in, and because Holly and I, as you all know, I had brought Minnie Dean because we talked about him.
We talked about
And then I brought Minnie Dean with me, and I said that I was going to try to hopefully get Dean to sign it if he did a meet and greet after his show. And Holly and I literally were standing in front of the gates of Graceland, and we were talking about it because a lot of you were asking if we were excited about Dean's show, of course. And we were talking about it. So yeah, he must have seen that. And then he commented on it and was like, oh, so excited that y'all are going to be there. And yes, definitely bring Minnie Dean and I'll sign it. So I'm just like in heaven. Like I literally like woke Holly up and I was like, Holly, guess what? She's like, what? And I'm like, Dean Z must have watched some of our video and he commented and he said, I'll sign Minnie Dean. So super excited. So we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the show.
Yes.
Let's talk about the show. Y'all, it was incredible. It was everything we'd hoped and thought it would be and more.
Plus some.
And more. So yeah, for those of you that were there, I know you know. And again, go onto Holly's Facebook because I spent this week posting different videos every day from the show. I took like various segments and stuff and posted those. We still have more videos. I think Holly's going to upload those to YouTube later this week.
Yes.
So stay tuned for more great videos. But y'all, it was such a great show. It was literally, I think, basically like a version, if not the show that he does in Branson right now. And this was the first time he did this particular one at Graceland. So he's been doing a Christmas show at Graceland the past several years, but he's called it Dean's Rockin' Christmas. This was Dean Z, the ultimate Elvis Christmas show.
Great title.
Yes. And it was literally like a version of his Branson show. And you know how Holly and I are always talking about, that's on our bucket list, is our road to Branson to see Dean Z and his show. But it was like his show there and then like sprinkled in Christmas.
Yes.
Sprinkled in Christmas songs and tunes. But y'all, it was such a fantastic show. I mean, he was on fire from start to finish.
Yes.
And he did like every era. He came out and started with like the 50s. So incredible. Came out and did the 68 Black Leather. Holy smokes.
Great.
And then ended, which was my favorite, ended with the jumpsuit Elvis. And he sang so many great songs. Like, I thought Holly was going to come out of her seat when he started Kentucky Rain. Because y'all know, Patch It Up and Kentucky Rain.
That's my top two. And not only did he sing Kentucky Rain, and did a fantastic job, might I add. The visuals and the graphics, like, y'all go back, I posted it on the Facebook because I was so excited about it. I need to put that one on YouTube as well. But like the rain graphics and like he had, because like the whole show for me, what was so great was like for Elvis Is With Us, there was like this giant screen behind Dean and like he would just do these really awesome montages of like pictures of Elvis or like footage of Elvis. And sometimes it would even sync up with him and like their moves and their vocals would sync up. Sometimes, you know, and with this one, it was like Elvis in the back and it was like raining on top of Elvis. Like it was amazing. It was like exactly like if Elvis were to have a music video for Kentucky Rain. That's what I would hope it would be.
Yeah.
That's what I would hope it would be. So highlight.
Yeah. But
then,
go ahead.
Then he ended his 68 Comeback Special Time with segment with the If I Can Dream. Looked great in that white suit. It was a show. That was like the ending of his first half. And it was one of the best vocals of that I've ever heard. And you know, Heather and I talk about this because that to us, I'm sure it's not the hardest song vocally to sing because Elvis has a ton of like really hard vocal songs, but to get that grit and that just that tone that Elvis has and kind of capture that magic and that emotion, it was the closest one we've seen so far.
Yes.
So would you agree?
Oh, 100%. 100%. And that was what was so great about this show because you know, Holly and I've seen Dean tons of times. We've seen him, you know, when he's done his Unplugged. We've seen him when he's been a part of the like Ultimate Returns, you know, all that stuff. But this one, I would honestly say was the first time we've ever seen him do his own full on like 2-hour show.
With all the like,
with all with all of the band, the background singers, the musicians, the graphics,
the sound.
And like, so there was like several songs like we never had a chance to hear Dean do, like Kentucky Rain and stuff. I don't even know that I'd heard him do Pope Saladini.
I don't know if I have either.
I know. Yeah. And then of course he did, you know, some really great Christmas songs and everything. So it was just really neat to see him in that element and to do those different like, you know, songs and things.
And I'm going to say a little shout out. I thoroughly enjoyed the Delta tones and the Tupelo sound. Listen.
Yeah.
They were fantastic. I'm mad I didn't tape this one. They sang Lady Marmalade and I was mad I didn't tape it. But I did say tape them singing another portion, and I'm gonna post that because this was the first time we got to see his wife on stage, which I feel like I know her because I follow her on Facebook, Steffi. This was our first time to see her, and it's like we say, and we're just we have no idea. We're just thinking this, but she's like a great dancer, and I think she might do the choreography. The choreography was stellar for their show. So it was nice to see her in person and see her on stage and singing and dancing. And those three guys, I don't know who they are, but the Tupelo sound, I loved y'all. I thought your stage presence was fantastic. So kudos to Dean for he just keeps adding.
Well, it was just such a production. And I tell you all what, Holly and I, as you know, and you can tell, we love the Elvis tribute artists.
Yes.
We respect and really appreciate what they do to, you know, keep Elvis's legacy and music going. I know there's naysayers out there, but the thing I also loved about this show of Dean's and, you know, others that we've seen is like, you can tell that he is just so meticulous at trying to pay tribute, not trying to be Elvis, not trying to act like he's Elvis, not thinking he's Elvis, but so meticulous and trying so hard to pay tribute and honor Elvis and his memory and his legacy. You know, like all the graphics in the back and him actually having Elvis and showing Elvis and everything. It's just, you could just feel Dean's heart and his passion and his love for Elvis.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dean and all these other ETAs all do a great job. Poor them, because they are having to sweep under the rug the 40 years of horrible Elvis impersonators that you see in Vegas or at grandma's 92nd birthday party or at the
Walmart parking lot.
Right, like the people that were kind of almost characters and just like terrible impersonators. Like they're trying to sweep that under the rug, and because that's what everybody thinks of when you think of an ETA or an impersonator or whatever. So and I'll tell you this, he's doing a top-notch job, as are the others.
Yes.
If you'll go see any of those that we always talk about and recommend, you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say is, like, if you were on the fence, if you have not seen an Elvis tribute artist, and especially Dean Z, and you're in the areas where they're going to be, or the festivals there, go, because I'm telling you, it will change your mind. Like, you will see their love for Elvis and how hard they work and try to pay honor, and you will be so entertained.
Yes,
so entertained. But yes, probably my favorite thing. I'm so excited about this, and again, this is probably just me speculating, but anyway, so as you guys know, loved the show, and I had brought my mini Dean. So literally, Holly and I are sitting there, we're watching the show. And by the way, yes, I know a lot of you asked on our Facebooks, Dad loved the show. All he kept saying is that Dean is a great entertainer.
Yeah.
He was born to entertain.
Yeah.
Like, told you. But anyway, when it came to the 70s jumpsuit part, and Dean came out in his jumpsuit, I literally looked over at Holly and I go, oh, he has the mini Dean jumpsuit on. Like, he has the jumpsuit that is the reason that I bought the mini Dean ornament and thought that it looked so much like him. And I was like, I can't believe this. And he had like the red scarf, just like the little mini Dean ornament. At the end, he had the red interior cape. So I'm literally looking at Holly and I'm like, I think Dean Z wore that jumpsuit because of mini Dean. And Holly's like, Heather, Dean Z is Dean Z. He could care less about you.
There he is, y'all. There he is during the show. There he is.
Yeah, he is not paying attention, Heather, to what you were saying or whatever. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna think that he is. Okay, you all. So fast forward to after Dean's show, he came over to the guest house and was so lovely. And literally, he let people line up and come up and talk to him and take pictures, and he autographed whatever you had. And so we get up there with mini Dean, and of course, Dean is such a sweetheart. He is one of the nicest, human beings I've ever met.
Yeah.
I mean, sweetest, nicest guys ever. If you've met him, you know what I'm talking about. Like, he just oozes kindness and humbleness. And so literally, you know, he's like, oh my gosh, he was like, your all's video. He was like, the mini Dean thing is so great. So I like whip him out of my pocket and I was like, here he is. And he's like, oh, okay. And he's like going to sign it and everything. And he signs it. And, you know, he's like, where do you want me to sign it? I was like, I don't care. Just
hold on. I think I have the video of this. Hold on. Let me check myself here because I think I do, because y'all got to see.
What do you think? Right across here. Is that cool?
I love it. I love it. Wherever you want.
Oh my gosh, Dean is signing it.
So fun.
Oh my gosh, thank you for doing this.
No, I'm so happy to.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Just like me, a lefty.
Yeah, he's a lefty. I was so excited, y'all. And so literally we're like, keep talking to him and we're telling him about how much we love the show. And we're talking about like birthday coming up and all of that. And Dean literally goes, you know, I had thought about wearing another jumpsuit. I had another jumpsuit picked out to wear for the show tonight. But after I saw y'all's video and the whole mini Dean thing, I decided to wear that jumpsuit. Y'all, I could have fallen on the floor. I literally could have fallen on the floor when he said it. And I'm literally looking at Holly and she's just like,
I'm like, you've got to be kidding.
She's just like shocked. And I was like, so I couldn't wait till we got out of there. And I was like, told you so, told you so, told you so. But yes, y'all, that is the sweetest thing. Like, that he cares that much. Like, that he cares that much about like his fans and the whole like experience and everything, that he paid attention and then signed mini Dean for me and then wore that jumpsuit. So
I will not doubt this one again. I won't doubt her again.
I could not have been more thrilled and excited.
Because
And
if you just like Holly, I'm going to bet you $1 million that he'll say something. I'll take that back.
I mean, it was literally like surreal. It was like slow motion, like when the words were coming out of his mouth. Because I was kind of like, he was like, I had another jumpsuit I was going to wear tonight, and I was literally in my mind like going, oh my gosh, he's getting ready to say that he wore that jumpsuit because of us and the mini Dean ornament. And when he said it, I was just like,
I'm telling y'all,
it was the greatest thing. But he is just an absolute gem.
Yeah, so
of a
show
human
him
being and an
Dean.
Entertainer. Okay, look, see, I have it in plastic wrap. I got to protect him now.
Because her tree's not up yet.
No, I'm working on it. Okay, but y'all, here he is. Oh, let me get this over here. Okay, here he is in person. You guys get to see him. And then, okay, there he is up close. See? Okay.
Yep.
Now, look at this. Dun dun. Love it.
Isn't that hilarious, y'all?
But
oh
it was, when he came out in the red scarf and then at the end with the cape, the picture Holly just showed, it was literally like Minnie Dean come to life on stage. So here you go. And y'all, if you want one of these, they're still available online and in store at Kohl's. At Kohl's.
Yeah.
I'm not paid by Kohl's. I wish I was. Kohl's, if you'd like to send me some Elvis ornaments, please do.
And I have to say a disclaimer, this is their Elvis ornament. We just think it looks like it's not an ornament of Dean.
No. Oh,
we just named it Minnie Dean.
Yeah, because that was also a hilarious thing, is because so many of y'all, so many of our Elvis besties that watch us and join us love Dean as well. And you know what we're talking about. And when we were doing it, so many of you were calling me back and you were like, oh my gosh, a Minnie Dean ornament. I want to buy one. Like you thought these were Dean, and he was selling them.
Oh, he should sell some at Branson. Right. I bet he would sell a lot.
Right. But no, this is an actual Elvis ornament. It's just, like I said, I don't know if any of you all follow Dean, but whenever I've watched his, videos and posts from his Branson show, like over the year or whatever, last year and stuff, that was always the jumpsuit he usually had on. And I was just like, okay. So as soon as I saw this ornament, I was just like, that is like a Minnie Dean. That is like how he looks in Branson. So I tagged it Minnie Dean. But y'all, so excited. Yeah, it was such a great ending to a phenomenal weekend.
Well, and so we get, now that we've had a Love Fest for Dean for forever, some of the other great things. The guest house looked beautiful. They've redone their tree. They've changed their tree. It looks amazing. I mean, I love the other tree. They had jewel tones, but they had a tree now that's like blue and silver, which just for some reason reminds me of Elvis. I don't know why. So that was amazing. And then we got to see so many of you guys. Like we were we'd be walking around everywhere. And y'all would stop us and we'd chit chat about stuff, and everybody's asking about an ornament and all that. So it was just really, really fun to see a bunch of you guys while we were there. We always love it when we go to Memphis now. It's like a little family. So like we always see you guys. Then we do have to give a special shout out.
Yes.
We met another one of the ETAs that we had never met before. And he is such a doll and so sweet. Bruno Nessie. He is from Canada. And we didn't know him, like we knew of him because we always would see him because he has done the Ultimate ETA contests for the past several years, and we've seen him perform there and stuff, but we had never really met him. And he came over and we got to talking. Such a nice guy, and I have to give a shout out to it was Eric and Dylan. Yes. Shout out to you guys. I think they watch us sometimes. So it was so lovely to meet you all as well. But yeah, Bruno, I'm telling you, all those ETAs, I've not met a hateful one yet.
That's what I was going to say.
They are all just dolls, just adorable. I love them all.
Yeah, just the sweetest, nicest, most humble people that just love Elvis so much. Like this was so cool. Like when Holly and I, like we said, we've been familiar and knowing Bruno for years, but we never really had the opportunity to like say anything or talk to him. And he actually came over to us, which was so sweet.
So sweet.
We thought about going over to him, but we were like, we don't want to be annoying.
Yeah, he's weird.
And whatever. And then we weren't even sure what he was there for. Yeah. And then he literally came over to us and was like, Holly, Heather, Holly, and was like, oh my gosh, I watch you guys. I've been watching you since like 2017, I think he said.
Maybe.
Yeah. But anyway, he was so like sweet and everything. And I forgot where I was going with this story.
Well, I can pick it up. He was telling us about, like, he does a lot of stuff in Canada. He tours all through Canada. He's got a great new show that he let us see, the trailer. It's of him and a Dolly impersonator. So it's like Elvis music. What was it called? Blue Suede and Rhinestones?
Blue Suede and Rhinestones, I think.
Yeah.
Or Blue Suede and Rhinestones. Yeah, something like that.
So it's like him with this Dolly impersonator. The trailer looks fantastic. So if you're if you're from Canada,
Yeah.
or in that area, y'all should go check it out. But
no, what I was gonna say though is like with him being there and everything, that also not only shows you just how kind and humble these guys are, but how much they really are fans and love Elvis.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we were kind of like, why is he here? You know, is he with Dean? Does he, you know, I mean, we know he knows Dean, but like he literally was just like, no, I just brought, you know, my two friends and stuff because they'd never been to Memphis, they'd never been to Graceland, and he was like, we're like, yeah, let's go. And he was like, you know, what a weekend to come for like the lighting ceremony and everything. And they had like, you know, done the whole mansion tour and everything, and they were like staying at the guest house, and they were just
and they just want to leave. Like I literally think if I'd been like, do y'all want to live here? They'd been like, yes.
Yeah, they were just there as like super fans. So that's so cool.
It was
to see.
super cool.
You know,
absolutely. So
that's really special to see.
Yes,
so
we loved meeting him, and
thank all of you all, because you all have been y'all are so fun and so great, because y'all were so supportive of my whole like mini Dean and like getting it signed. Like y'all were all like, oh, I hope he signs it. And then when he did, y'all were all like, yay, this is so awesome. Like you got it signed. Like it's just so
great. It was great.
So let's look at some questions and comments. And then we have some things, like Holly said, to show you that, again, our sweet little besties out there, always like taking care of business with sending Holly and I stuff. And then also we'll talk about a very special show and a very special person that we're also going to be seeing this weekend.
Yes.
But hey, Penny, she says the lighting ceremony was beautiful. She felt like she was right there. Cheryl Ann says Dean Z is awesome. She's seeing him again in Myrtle Beach Elvis Festival next year. Deborah, hello. Always great to see you. She says Steffi is the best. She's just amazing. I started loving her during COVID when they did home videos.
Yes.
That's kind of when Holly and I really started.
No, I've known her since 2013. As soon as Dean won, I went, like, as soon as we saw Dean win in 2013, you know how you can Facebook stalk somebody.
I started following her.
I was like, I got to see who this guy is. And, you know, you start looking, and I was like, oh. And at that time, I don't know, but they were married. I think they were just getting married, or maybe just. Anyway, I saw her through him, and then she does all sorts of great stuff. She's like a makeup artist, a dance instructor, like super positivity.
She
like
makes custom hats now that are really fantastic. If you love hats,
bucket list, we got to get one. Yeah, so I've been a fan of Steffi Z since 2013. So
well, and just what a super talented family. You know, he always has. He always has Steffi in the show. She's always one of his background singers and stuff. But then, of course, we all know his brother Danny Z, and he's his lead guitar player. But yeah, I know what you're talking about, Deborah, because I got hooked on them during COVID. Yeah, just when they couldn't tour and do shows. Dean and Steffi and Danny would do home videos, and they would just sit in like their living room and sing. And they are so talented. They were so entertaining.
Yeah, they are.
Hello, Dawn. It was so great to meet you as well.
Yes.
Carol, she said the signing video was so cute. Thank you. Teresa, hello. Oh, bless your heart. She says she's in the hospital. Please pray for her, and that she has tickets to the birthday celebration, and she hopes she can make it. Well, I'm
going to put it out there. You're going to make it.
Lots of prayers going out for a speedy recovery. Let's see. Nancy says she's heading to Branson on a bus trip tomorrow.
Oh, fun.
They wanted to see Dean Z, but they're going to see Jerry Presley instead. Hope he's good. You know, I don't know much about him. I know that he's been in Branson for a long time.
Yeah, a friend of mine works for him. He's
I know. I wonder if Shane still works for him.
I don't know.
Let us know. Holly and I have a really good friend named Shane Van Camp. So if Jerry introduces band people, see if you hear that name.
Yeah, and if you do, at the meet and greet, tell Shane, Holly, and Heather said hello.
Yes. Yes, please. Hello, Wendy. She says, I manifested that.
Yes, she did. I'm telling you, she did.
I think so as well. I think I put that good energy out into the universe, and it came back.
2024 has really been Heather's year, and we think it's because of the what? 224, 8.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Wendy, always great to see you on here. And I know Gordon was commenting on our After Dark video the other night. It was so great. It was so great to hear from him. Yes. So tell him hello as well. Yes. And I got to come up with something for him to sign.
I know. Now I was like, Heather, now we have to figure out, could I find a mini Gordon, or we've got to find something. Let's see.
Sheena says she's going to be at Graceland next month. She's so excited. Ooh, are you coming for the birthday? You're going to love it if it's your first time. Oh my God, that's too funny. Dawn says I guess she's meaning behind us in the Dean Z meet and greet line, and she said she was able to hear and see it all. I love that.
That's hilarious. It's untelling what we were saying in the line.
I know. What was that?
No.
I think there might be some like work people outside of our window
I
here
hope so.
with some ladders. I'm like, if we see a ladder pop up in front of our window, I'm gonna scream. Oh, Carol says you and Taylor Swift with that red lipstick.
Thank you.
Oh, gosh, you guys are so funny. I know Debbie. She says Dean is very respectful. He never takes his eyes off you when he's talking to you. I know he's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying they absolutely loved our videos. They loved the show. I know, Lisa, Kohl's has that ornament on sale this weekend for Black Friday, so get you one.
Yeah.
Definitely. Cindy says Dean Z is the next best thing to Elvis.
Oh, those are mighty nice words.
Yeah. Everybody's saying that they've met many of the Elvis tribute artists, and they're always so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loved the graphics and things. I don't know what that is out there. Everybody loved Kentucky Rain.
I'm telling you, so good.
Carol is so funny. She says she just spent 15 minutes frantically searching for us.
And that's my fault.
Okay, Carol, yes. And I tried to tell Holly this. She just goes, is the Elvis picture behind you all cockeyed? Number one, I love the word cockeyed. Yes, because
We had an accident right before we turned the live on.
yes, it literally fell. And then we tried to like throw it back up there, and then we couldn't tell if it was crooked or not.
Yes, it is.
And then Holly's like, this is going to fall during our broadcast.
I'm sure it is, but yes.
So I'm afraid to touch it because I'm like, it's going to fall again.
I know. I'm not going to
hanging
touch
on
it.
by
It's hanging on by a thread.
By a thread.
So
by a thread. Yeah.
We're going to have to revamp, but yes, he is.
Thank you all for the stars.
Oh, y'all are so sweet.
Angelique, Carol, thank you all. Thank you all. That's so very kind.
Y'all know us. We always know we're doing these Facebook Lives, but at the last minute, we'll be like, did you get that? Did you get that? We forgot that. Like,
we're like up and down because we have a 2-story house and we do our videos in our bonus room upstairs. So we are literally up and down the daggum stairs like 50 times.
And like the room we're in looks like Christmas threw up in it and Halloween. So
it looks like a episode of Hoarders.
It does.
I mean, literally, it looks like an episode of Hoarders in
Yes,
here.
it does.
Mainly Elvis themed hoarder, but that's okay. So moving on, and I'll let you talk more about this because I think you know whatever.
Yes.
But honestly,
okay, so let me talk about this.
This is one of the coolest items I've ever seen. Number one, and
I didn't know it existed.
Didn't know it existed, and one of the coolest things that any of you all have ever gifted and sent Holly and I.
Yes.
Like, I am over the moon.
So the other day, Heather, like, because this one orders off Amazon, like it's going out of
QVC.
stock, and QVC, especially around
Packages are
November and
always
December. So Heather's always calling me, going, "Hey, did my package come?" So the other day, she's like, "Hey, did my package from Amazon come?" And I literally get home and I look on the porch, and there's this giant, and I mean like 4 foot by 5 or like 3 by 4 foot package box. And so I call her and I go, what did you order? Because there's literally like this giant box that's like a 3 foot by 4 foot. And she's like, no, I'm like waiting for a shirt or something. So I'm like, well, let me open it up, because it had no return address. It had nothing on it. It was just addressed to Holly and Heather. So I'm looking at it. Y'all, one of our loves, she's like an OG bestie. Linda Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. She has sent us this amazing thing. I'm going to reveal it. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to reveal it for you. She sent us.
Oh my gosh.
Da, da,
Thank you for the Elvis music.
Da, 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 da. Look. It's like this giant, 3 foot by 5 foot Graceland. Thank you.
Many Deans at the door.
Graceland. It's like a cutout. Like, you know, I've always seen those Elvis cutouts, like whichever one's one of those.
Yes.
That you see like around Graceland and all that, those little cutouts. But this is a cutout of Graceland. Yeah. How cool is it? Look, amazing. Like, see that? I don't think you can see this side.
Like, have you guys ever seen this? Because like Holly said, like we all know the cardboard cutouts of like Elvis and stuff, which I also want to get.
If we don't move our chairs, I think I can leave it there.
Okay, which we've all seen. It's also cockeyed, Carol. Sorry. But yeah, we've all seen the Elvis cardboard cutouts and stuff, and I love those. And I eventually want to get one of those. I just can't decide which one I want. But honestly, you all, I had never seen a Graceland cardboard cutout, especially this big. Like, I've seen little like tabletop ones and stuff, you know, or like those cards that you open up and they like spread out to whatever, but never have I seen this. And I love it. Like, Holly and I were so excited. She literally like opened the box, and then she called me and she goes, Heather, you are not gonna believe this. And I was like, what? And she was like, I'm just gonna take a video and a picture and send it to you. And she's like, because it is massive.
Look how love it. Maybe this will be our new backdrop. I don't know.
Oh,
It'll be
yeah.
like us sitting in front of Graceland.
I know. What do you all think? Because we're trying to come up with like a new setting and backdrop. I mean, we love our rainbow Elvis, but we're trying to come up with a new setting and backdrop for next year. And so I'm like, this would be perfect.
Yes. So Linda,
Thank you. Thank you.
cannot
Thank you. Thank
enough.
you.
I gotta go put Graceland up.
I know that was like the sweetest, most unexpected thing and gift. And I'm so excited about it. Like I told Holly, I was like, I'm going to try to figure out how to like display it around my tree this year.
Yes.
And then after that, just like make it its own little like home somewhere and like decorate around it and everything. So thank you. So great.
Yes, we love it. We love it.
Yes.
Do you want to do this one?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll let you do it. Yeah. So we also have to give a huge shout out to our sweet friend, Lisa.
Lisa.
Okay. So, you know, Holly and I talk about as well. I mean, we're everything Elvis and more because Holly and I like a lot of things.
Yes, we do.
But we are huge and have been Days of Our Lives fans. Our mom was a soap opera addict and therefore we became it as well. And
I like to laugh when I was like a small child.
Mhm.
I did not watch Saturday morning cartoons. I watched Guiding Light, Days of Our Lives, and you know, Dallas and all that. That was my cartoons.
Yeah. So yeah, we've always been super into like soap operas, like especially the night ones like Dallas and Knox Landing and stuff. But we loved Days of Our Lives. And I mean, I'm talking about we watched this from small children like up until now.
Like
and stuff.
I say, it was my cartoon.
Yeah, like loved it. And then as you all know, we also talk about that Holly has a good friend that she worked at Dollywood with named Eric Martzoff. And they were in Holly's very first show ever that she performed and sang in at Dollywood. They were in this 50s show together and they've been friends ever since. And after Eric left Dollywood, he went on to do great things on Broadway and with musicals. And then he was on a soap opera called Passions. And then now he's been on Days of Our Lives for a while. I want to say like it's going on probably almost 2 decades.
2?
Well,
I won, but maybe.
Well, it's been a while.
It's been a while. It's at least been a decade.
Yeah, Lisa, if you're on here, I know she knows. But anyway, they have like this almost like a Elvis Week Day event every year called A Day of Days.
In I guess Los Angeles.
I think that's where they have it.
Yeah, they have it every year because you know their fan base is massive as well. And look, and so she always goes and she always sends us like these cute little packages. And she outdid herself this time. So let me show y'all. This is so great. They had in loving memory because you know we lost Bill Hayes
and Drake
Hogestyn. And I'll say Drake was very sudden because Bill Hayes. I mean, he's getting up there. So you know, old. He was getting
but
up there.
They're two of like the icon legends of Days of Our Lives.
But like Drake Hogestyn, I mean, he was still young. But anyway, look at this cute little bag, and it has a little in memoriam of Bill Hayes and a little bracelet. And then look at this sweet one of Drake Hogestyn. Look at that, and they have cute bracelets like this one says "Remembering Drake," "Remembering Bill." So I love that. And then she sent us this Days of Our Lives fan. Very cute. Love it. I love little bracelets like this too. We should get some everything Elvis ones like these. They're fun.
Oh yeah.
And then look at this. Kitchen close-up. It's Deidre Hall's kitchen close-up. I didn't even know she had this. Like this is super cool. It's fast, frugal, fabulous food secrets. Love it. And then another tote bag. And you all, you know me, I'm obsessed with a tote bag or a book bag. Heather makes fun because when I say I have 1,000 of these, I do. But I just keep them in my car and stuff. But look, Days of Our Lives, A Day of Days. How cute is that? So I got a little tote bag to tote around. And then look at this. This is super fun. I'm putting this up. It's a Days of Our Lives calendar. And like, I don't think you can buy all this stuff. Like, I literally think you have to go
to this event.
It's
kind of like a fan celebration, fan appreciation day that they have.
How cute is this? Let me see what's on.
And like
that
all
was
the
your
big
birthday.
actors. Yeah.
Let me see what's on for my birthday. Hold on. Da, da, da. Oh, October. Oh, mine's all the scary. Oh, mine's Possessed Marlena. It couldn't be any more perfect. Y'all remember that storyline when Marlena got possessed? I've had it.
That was a crazy one.
That was crazy. I don't even know about this storyline with this creepy clown. Y'all can let me know.
That's more current.
who is this? What is this about? This creepy clown guy. So anyway, Lisa, thank you so much. This was so much fun to unpack, and like we kept looking and looking at stuff. So
and then she was so sweet because Eric signed a little postcard thing for Holly.
yeah, so sweet.
Because also, like Dean Z, he's one of the sweetest guys, super talented and hilarious.
Super down to earth.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, he is so hilarious.
He's really a funny guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're so excited for his success and to see how great he's done and how great he's doing. So
yes, he's so cute.
Well
Holly,
deserved.
Miss you, love Eric.
Yeah, well
So
deserved
sweet.
success for him. He's a really great guy and a
Mhm.
hard worker. So
Yeah, he's one of those guys that's like, I guess like Elvis was like we always knew there were big things for him because like he was so handsome in person. Like, you know, when there's somebody that's just like, you're like, oh, this is like a super handsome, like really good looking guy. And you always think they're going to be like, well, but you always think they're like so good looking. You're like, oh, they're going to be like butts or like whatever. He is so hilarious. Like, he is the most hilarious, just like jokester. He's great.
Yeah.
Personality plus.
So thank you, Lisa.
Yes, thank you, Lisa.
For that little package
I
as
know.
well.
I got to put it back in its little
Put it back.
container because I don't want to get my coffee on it.
Everybody's loving the Graceland. They're like, perfect backdrop. I know,
See?
right?
I know.
And then, hold on. Just trying to.
Little package.
Awesome. Yeah. And then coming up next on the Everything Elvis itinerary.
Yes.
This coming Sunday, the 8th of December, Holly and I are going to be going to another Elvis Christmas show, this time starring Cody Day and Yay!
Yes. We are so pumped about it. I can hardly stand it.
Yes.
We just what was that? When was it? Was it this year or last year we saw Cody in Pigeon Forge? What a treat.
This year. Yeah.
What a treat.
This year.
I swear this year seems like the longest year in the
I
free
know.
world. But yeah, tell them all about that and what we're doing December 8th.
Yeah, so we absolutely also love little Cody Daynat. He is a sweetheart as well. Phenomenal singer and entertainer as well. And, you know, he won the Elvis Tribute Artist after many, many tries and many close calls. He finally captured the title last year for the Elvis Tribute Artist, and so well deserved because he worked so hard. He is so super talented and just involved in so many different aspects of the Elvis world and continuing the legacy. He now puts on festivals. He has, I think, like 10 of them all across the country that he puts on and stuff. And so just really awesome. And so he's doing a Christmas show. He's been doing it also, I think, for the last several years in Franklin. So, you know, we have a Nashville Elvis Festival here that's put on by Tom Brown and Brian Mays, I believe is his name. And they have a Nashville Elvis Festival every year in March. And as part of that, they also do different events and things throughout the year. And it's always in Franklin at this really cool place. And so they have Cody do like a Christmas show every year. And Holly and I have been wanting to go.
Yes.
And we haven't had a chance to or been able to make it work and stuff. And then also thank you so much to Lynette.
Ah, yes.
Lynette. She actually reached out to Holly and I here, gosh, a while ago.
Yeah.
And was just like, hey, I've got 2 extra tickets. I would love to invite you and Heather to Cody Day and Ask Christmas show in Franklin. And we were like, yes.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, we were like, yes. So thank you so much. So due to her kindness, Holly and I are going to be going to his show. Of course, we're going to take you along with us. I think he has like 2 different shows each day, like a matinee and a night show. We're going to the 3 o'clock show on Sunday. So stay tuned because after that, we're not going to be doing our early Facebook Live next Sunday like this one. We're going to go to Cody's show and then we're going to do a Facebook Live after it and kind of just do like a reaction, tell you all about the show, everything. And there might be some other little surprises in store.
And I hope, which I know he will. I'm sure he will. I hope he does a meet and greet. I mean, I'm sure it'll have to be short and quick because he's got 2 shows, but I really hope he does so we can say hello to him because he's just the cutest too. And I just love him and he's so sweet. And I hope his little girlfriend Sydney's there. Yeah. She's a doll.
Yeah. So. But his shows are awesome as well. You know, Holly and I, like we said, we've seen Cody perform many times. because, you know, we've always rooted for him whenever he's been in the Ultimate Tribute Artist Contest.
Yeah.
And then, of course, since he won, he's, you know, done more shows at Graceland and everything during Elvis Week.
Yep.
But, and then we actually, the first time we ever saw his own show was when we went to the one in Pigeon Forge earlier this year.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he does a phenomenal show as well.
Mm-hmm.
He usually does all the different eras. He has really great graphics as well.
Yes.
Because he's like a social media
Wizard.
graphics wizard.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he always has really great videos and
Mhm.
graphics and things incorporated into the show. So guaranteed to be a phenomenal time.
Yeah.
If you live anywhere near Franklin or Nashville and you're looking for something to do this weekend, I bet there's probably still some tickets available.
Very few. I
Yeah.
bet.
So check it out because I think he's
Yeah.
doing the 4 shows over the course of the weekend. So definitely it'll get you in the Christmas spirit and be worth it.
I know. I'm so excited to get in the Christmas
Yeah.
spirit with that. So,
Mhm.
yeah. So we are so pumped, y'all. December has really shaped up, even though it's only the first.
I know.
We have so much to do.
I know.
And like I say, after that, we will be bringing you guys the 90th birthday celebration. We will be there with bells on, taking y'all all around. Maybe in between that, like I say, next Sunday is dedicated to Cody and Christmas, and our reactions and all that to his show. And then maybe the next week we'll do like a little Christmas themed cooking show. I'm sure y'all been asking for it.
Ooh.
You've been asking for it.
Mhm.
So we'll see.
Yes.
We'll see. Maybe I'll whip out an Elvis Christmas special.
I know, maybe we can find like a Christmas-esque recipe,
Mm-hmm.
like to make, or just something that would be good to serve during the holidays for your family.
I know. Who knows? So what's everybody saying?
Let me see.
I've got my iPad here. Let me see what's going on. Yeah.
Oops. Let me actually go to the actual thing and see
Yeah.
some comments that are maybe live. Oh, hey, Yvonne. Hope you're doing well. She says Cody is coming down under to Australia next
Ooh.
month for the Elvis Festival in Parks. I saw that. I feel like I saw like him do a little video about it.
Mm-hmm.
Is this his first time in Australia? I feel like it was him that I saw do a video and he was like, you know, I'm so excited for my first endeavor to Australia. So he's going to be a great addition to that festival. He's amazing.
So Elizabeth is asking if we know if Riley is going to do another Christmas special. I don't think so because I feel like the Christmas
other
special
one
last
aired,
year,
like-
it aired in November,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Yeah, I think it was November
And
29th.
they talked about it for weeks and months leading up to it. I've not heard hide nor hair, so I am highly doubting
But you know, I wish
that
they
there
would.
is.
I
Yeah.
wish they would have made it an annual event
thing.
and had different stars.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you really could.
Because that was a great night. Because they had that, and then it was followed by the Rockefeller Center treat. Like I thought that was a great Christmas night on TV. So, well, guys, let's all just put it out into the universe. We're gonna manifest this that they'll do another Elvis Christmas show.
Yes.
Yes. And you know, even if she doesn't want to host it, we'll find somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, to host it.
Yeah.
You know who they should get? Angie and Tom.
You
You know,
yeah.
I think they'd be
Yeah.
great. So I don't know.
Or maybe they could get Dean Z and Heather. What a dynamic duo and combination that would be.
Yeah, that'd be
I
great.
can dust off my old broadcasting journalism skills.
Well, that you are great at that because this one can talk. But I have a feeling if you're with Dean, he would be doing all the talking. You would just be like this. No,
I know.
you
I'd be like, what'd you say? Oh, what? I'm just kidding.
no, y'all would be great.
I know. So, and if not us, Austin Butler.
Great one. Great one. Austin Butler
Butler.
would be a great one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who knows?
Oh, Bonnie. She says she's leaving for Graceland tonight.
Fun.
Yeah. She says she hopes her health holds up and her son is taking her. Well, bless your son's heart.
That's a good boy.
Yeah.
That's
Let
a
us
good
know.
boy.
Let us know what you loved, what you thought, what was your favorite things. But you're gonna be in heaven. You're gonna absolutely love it.
Mhm.
Let's see. Hey, Jen. Great to see you. You know, Bonnie, I'm not sure about checking in early at the guest house. Probably. You said you're leaving tonight, so you're
I'll
probably
say-
checking in tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah.
I would think, you know, like the beginning of the weeks are a little bit slower.
Uh-huh.
So I would think so. I would just call
I would
on your
go.
way down and just be
Yeah.
like, hey, we're going to be arriving at this time. Is it possible for our room to be ready? But I would think so.
I don't even know if I'd call. I would just walk in. Like if you're, say, check-in's at 3 and you get there at 12, because I've done this before. And I literally just walked in and be like, hey, I know my check-in's not till 3, but if the room's ready, because it's all depends on housekeeping and stuff. So sometimes they'll let you.
You know, that's a great idea, Lisa. She's like, maybe they'll just re-air the Christmas special from last year this year. They should do that. I'd watch it again. Sarah's saying we need more Elvis Christmas specials. Yes, we do. Everybody's saying yes, Austin Butler. I'm gonna put it out. I'm just gonna keep on.
And he can even sing a little song or something.
I know. I'm gonna keep on until he does it. That's too funny. Too funny.
Oh no, Lisa's saying that Wayne Northrup, who played Roman, died. What?
When?
I guess just now.
Oh,
since she just heard it. Another good.
Man, that brings back some serious memories when I was
Remember the Roman,
the plane crash. Remember the plane crash when they all got stranded on that island? Like, I literally don't even know how old I was. I was probably like 2. But I remember this. I remember this plane crash thing.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Because you know they brought Drake on as Roman. Like that was soap operas at its best, right there. The drama.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
I know, right? Yeah, everybody's loving my mini teen.
Yes.
I know he's the
my gosh,
cutest.
Bruno, are you on here? Well, hello.
Oh, yay.
Hello. We were just talking about you.
We were just talking about you.
We were just talking about you.
Yes.
So I hope you're doing well.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
What a fun-filled time we're having.
Yeah, there's so much great stuff coming up. You know, Holly and I were laughing again the other day because we were kind of trying to make our plans for the birthday celebration and kind of work through like our schedule of exactly when we're leaving, when we're coming back, all of that stuff. And we were literally like, can you believe all the Elvis stuff we've done this year and that we've literally made it to Graceland 5 times?
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
I know.
This has been our best Graceland year yet.
And coming up, like, it's like it just keeps coming because this year is already going to be starting off jam-packed because we're kicking it off with the 90th birthday celebration in January. Then they've got the Elvis Tribute Artist Weekend at the beginning of March. Can't wait to see who all's going to be a part of that. I'm wondering when they're going to announce that lineup. And then at the end of March, we've got the Nashville Elvis Festival.
We're hitting the ground running.
So much already. So it's going to be like an exciting year. It's been a fantastic 2024 for us and for everything Elvis and for all of you, our Elvis besties, and for, you know, Elvis in general. So I'm really excited to see what 2025 has in store. I think this is going to be a really good year. I got really good energy. I got really good energy and feelings and excitement about stuff that's going to happen.
Yes.
In this coming year.
And I just, because I think it popped up, but I haven't responded. Bruno, if you're still on here, I think he messaged me. Can you check the messages? Because he was asking about a Dolly guitar that I did. And I can't remember. I don't know. Yes, I did. I used to rhinestone for Dolly. So if you ever see her Coat of Many Colors rhinestone guitar, it looks like a Coat of Many Colors. I did that. And her white instruments they're all, like, she did this tour where all of her instruments were white. We had a piano and there was like her dobro and all sorts of stuff. I did those as well. So yes, that's my handiwork. That's my professional rhinestoning cap. I can add that to my resume.
Right.
But yes, I think it just like popped up in my feed and I forgot to answer it. So I hope that answered it for you. If not, I'm going to go back and look at your message anyway.
Oh, hey, Greg.
Hey.
How are y'all doing?
Hope y'all are having a good holiday season.
I know. We missed you at the lighting ceremony. I saw you comment on our video and you were like, we've got to go do that.
I know.
We've got to go. Make a plan for next year.
It was super fun.
Are y'all going to the birthday celebration? Let us know. We'd love to see you all there. Greg and Susan are great little friends from
Carol,
Florida.
great idea. She just said Tom Jones would be a great host for the Elvis Christmas special. Anything, yes. Because y'all know me and Tom Jones.
Tom Jones would just be a great guest in general for like Elvis week or birthday week.
Yes.
And, you know, like we said, we always talk about, you know, we'd love to see him. We'd love to see even like Wayne Newton. We'd love to see Margaret, of course, at one of the like Elvis week or birthdays or whatever. And, you know, we talked about this a while back that I heard Alicia Dean on the Graceland Beat say, you know, trust us. We hear from you all the time of who you want to be guests. And she's like, trust that we have reached out to these people, and we are trying to get them as well. We want them. So if we haven't gotten them, it's for a reason.
Well, I mean,
And
Tom
so
and
I'm
Wayne are both
wondering,
older.
well, that's what I'm saying. So I wonder, like, when they've reached out to them, maybe what it is. Like, I'm like, is it just scheduling stuff? Is it because they're both like still actively working and touring and singing and stuff. But I really hope that they decide to eventually come.
What if Tom did a concert? What if he was on Dean Z's Unplugged as his special guest? I would die.
Yes.
And I would stand in line for I don't care how long to meet Tom Jones. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Can you imagine him and Dean Z duetting?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's no Tom Jones song I don't like.
He does have some.
I have his greatest hits. I love him. And I even have some old vintage tour books that I would try to get him to sign.
I know. That would be amazing.
I'm putting it out there. Tom Jones, you're going to make it to Graceland one of these years. You're going to do it. You're going to do it.
I know, right?
I remember, and Lisa said you were going to the Hollywood show, and Anne Margaret was there. And she can't wait to meet Anne Margaret. So that's going to be, so Anne Margaret, but I think, doesn't she live in California? So that's probably an easy trip for her to get to and stuff. I mean, it's hard. Graceland's kind of like across the country if you live in California. So, I mean, that's a hard trek.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah. I know.
Maybe eventually. Plus, I don't know, maybe.
And speaking of Tom Jones, I'll tell you who does a good Tom Jones. Alex Mitchell.
Yes.
Our little cutie patootie sweet friend, Alex Mitchell, which, by the way, he just put out his schedule for his Facebook Lives this month. He's doing
he's doing a monthly schedule? Look at him.
He put it out.
Wow.
I think yesterday. But yeah, he's like every Sunday night. So if you're looking for something entertaining to listen to or watch or do, Alex Mitchell does these great Facebook Lives on his page. I think it's just Alex Mitchell as Elvis. I think. Yeah. But just put in Alex Mitchell. And yeah, he does these little Facebook Lives on Sunday nights.
He does do it.
I'm talking about for like 2 hours. And he'll take your requests and let you guys request stuff. And he'll do Elvis and Tom Jones because he does that tribute act as well. And he's so good at it. He does a little medley that's so good.
Elizabeth says she met Tom Jones when he appeared on the Johnny Carson show. Was he nice? Please tell me he was. Please don't tell me that he was like a butt. Please don't tell me that. Please be like, he was so lovely. Because that's what I always had. That's why I'm always kind of scared to meet people and celebrities that I like, because I'm like, what if I meet them and they're just like crummy and, you know, terrible people? So, because that just ruins your whole thing. So,
right.
And living in Nashville, I mean, we've seen some crummy people. So,
yeah. Oh, that's so sad. Lisa says that Wayne Northrop passed from Alzheimer's.
I had no idea. Well, had he not been on the show in a while then?
Wayne Northrop's not been on the show in, gosh, I couldn't even tell you when. Because, you know, he got replaced by, well, they all thought, you know, John Black. Drake Hogestyn was Roman for a while, and then he was John Black. But, what is the guy's name? He used to play Chris Kozacek.
Yes, and then he became Roman.
But
I thought Wayne Northrop came back after that. He didn't. So he
not that I know of.
Oh, wow.
I mean, like I said, I've kind of been out of my days loop the past like 4 or 5 years. I used to religiously watch it. I used to DVR it and watch it every single night. And then I hardly watch even TV nowadays because I'm just so busy with work and dad and Elvis stuff. I hardly watch TV, but as far as I know, no, it's been forever.
That's crazy. Oh, good. Elizabeth said that Tom was very sweet and nice. Thank goodness. Because I love him.
I know. Yeah. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Tom Jones.
That's so great. All right. Well, have anything else?
No, I'm like I said, I'm going to go back and read all these comments later.
Yes.
But thank you all so much.
Yes.
December 1st, we're on the countdown till Christmas. We're on the countdown till birthday week. But yes, stay tuned, like we said, for this coming Sunday. It'll be a later Facebook Live, but Holly will try to post maybe a roundabout time that it's going to be. We just don't know how long Cody's show is going to last. And like we said, hopefully we'll get to chat with him for a little bit afterwards. But yeah, stay tuned for that because it's going to be great.
It is. So I'm super excited about it. I can't wait for this week to be over so we can see it. But anyway, y'all have a great holiday season so far. I hope everybody's got their Christmas tree up. I finally did. And we will see you very, very soon. Bye.
Bye.